This is Algebra 1, Lesson 78, and this lesson covers rational equations. Alright, so to solve these, it's really simple. All we have to do is find a common denominator and then multiply every term in this equation by that common denominator. So the common denominator of 4, 6, and 2 would be 12. So I'm going to multiply each of these times 12. Okay, so that would basically be like 12 over 1. We can cancel right here and we get 6. So we end up with 6y. Okay, and then here when we cancel we get 3. 3 times 1 is 3. And here we cancel and we get 2. 2 times y is 2y. Super easy. Now all we have to do is solve our equation. Now that's not a fraction anymore. And we just divide by -4. And we get y equals -3/4. Alright, let's try another one. This one, our common denominator is a little bit more difficult to find because it's not like a super simple one. This is 7, 2, and 3. If we did 2 times 7, that'd be 14. 3 won't go into 14. If we did 7 times 3, that would be 21, but 2 won't go into 21. So we'll have to multiply all three together, and we get 42. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 times 2 is 42. I'm going to multiply all these times 42. First here I'm going to cancel. 6 times 7 is 42. So that would be 6 times 2, x. So that would be 12x. Right here I'm going to cancel and I'm going to get half of 42 would be 21. And then I have to do 21 times 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 63x. And then right here, how many 3's are in 42? I don't know where that 14 came from. That's supposed to say 42. So we're going to say 42 divided by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 14. Alright, so that's 14. And 14 times 1 is 14. Alright, now I need to put these like terms together. So 63 take away 10 would be 53. Take away 2 would be 51. So I've got 51x. Negative 51x equals 14. Now I'm going to divide by -51. And I get x equals 14, negative 14 over 51. Alright, let's try another one. Okay, this one has a term with a minus sign in there, but it's still pretty easy. So we're going to start by making that into a fraction, so put it over 1. And then our common denominator between 2 and 7 would be 14. So we're going to multiply each of these times 14. We're just going to start by canceling right here. We'll get 7 times 2 is 14. So now we need 7 times 3y. That'll be 21y. Right here would be a 2. And now we need to multiply that times this entire thing. So like rainbow it. So 2 times 8 would be 16. And then 2 times 4 would be 8y. And then this one we can't cancel because it's just a 1, so we need 3 times 14. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3, 4, 42. So equals 42. Now we just have to solve. We'll put these together. 21 minus 8. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Now I need to subtract 16. Let's see, 6, 26. And now we divide by 13. And 2 times 13 is 26, so y equals 2. Pretty easy. Just remember if you have more than one thing in this term here, more than one term on the top, you're going to need to rainbow it. Okay. This next part that has a couple that we're going to have to rainbow, we need a common denominator between 4, 2, and 10. It would be easy to think 40, but actually we could do 20. We want to use the least common denominator. That way we don't have to reduce our fractions later on. So, because 20 will go into 10, 20 will go into 2, and 24 goes into 20. All right, so 20, 20, and 20. Right here we're going to do times 5, and then we're going to rainbow that distributive property. That 5 times x will be 5x. 5 times 1 would be 5. Okay, this one we're going to cancel and we'll get 10. 3 times 10 is 30, and that'd be negative 30 because of this negative right here. All right, and then this one we cancel and we get 2, and we're going to rainbow that. So 2 times 2 would be 4x. And then 2 times 9 would be 18. That'd be negative 18. All right, now we're going to get these two like terms and put them together. So 5x minus 25 equals 4x minus 18. Now we're going to get our x's together. 4x. And we get x minus 25 equals negative 18. Now we're going to add 25. So 18, 19, 20, be 7. X equals 7. Alright, see, I told you guys these were easy. Go ahead and pause the video and work those practice problems, and I'll come back and work them for you. So hopefully pause that to work these practice problems. And this first one, we need a common denominator between 4, 3, and 2, which would be 12. Here we can cancel and get a 3, so that would be 3z. Here we can cancel and get a 4, so minus 4. That's 4 times 1. And here we would get 6, so that would be 6z. Now we're going to get rid of this. We get negative 4 equals 6 minus 3 would be 3z. And then we just divide by 3. So that z equals negative 4 over 3. There's A. B, we're going to do the same thing. 3 times 8 is 24, so we're going to go with 24. 2 will go into 24 as well, so that means that we can use it. And so when we cancel right there, we're going to get 8, and we need to rainbow it. So 8 times y would be 8y. 8 times 2 is 16. Right here we're going to say 2 times 12 is 24. And then we need to do 12 times 5, which would be negative 60. And then 8 times 3. And we're going to rainbow that. 3 times 2y would be, 3 times 2 is 6y. And then 3 times 4 would be 12. Alright, now we're going to combine these like terms right here. So 8y minus, let's see, 60 minus 16. 60 minus 10 would be 50. 50 minus 6 would be 44. So negative 44 equals 6y minus 12. Now I'm going to get all my y's on the same side by subtracting the 6y. And I get 2y minus 44 equals negative 12. Now I'm going to add 44. And I'm going to get 2y equals, see, 4 take away 2 would be 2. 4 take away 1 would be 32. And then we divide by 2. Half of 32 is 16. Half 30 is 15. Half 2 is 1. 15 and 1 is 16. So 16 is the answer to B. Alright, that is it for lesson 78.